Sup YouTube, it's ZapdosTCG here, and I'm back with more TCG online matches for you guys. Yeah, that's right. It's been quite a while, and I did actually lag on the amount of videos I uploaded because I had exams going on, but those are over now, so you can expect some more daily on basically on a frequent basis video. So like a day a video, then day another video, or maybe everyday video. Who knows? We'll just see how much time I can provide for you guys. So the deck I'm gonna check out now is the Slurpuff Seismitoad deck. Came across it in the tournament here and there, and it actually does a really nice job and beating some opponents. So the energy line is only 3 water energies and 4 DCEs, and the only thing I prefer running is like maybe Victini, if I can find it. Victini, yeah, it's this one. The one with Intensifying Burn, Victini EX, if you have like the trainer card to go with it. Let's just check it out. Victory Piece. Then you can attack with Victini EX for free and destroy all the grass Pokemon in your way, because Seismitoad is definitely weak to grass. But this time around we're not gonna check out the one with the Victini EX in it. We're gonna go for the more consistent version and with the hammers and stuff. So this is basically the trainer line. It looks pretty standard, but the thing I noticed is I added the Starling Megaphone just because if Garbodor randomly appears, then our Slurpuffs cannot use the ability Tasting. And for those of you that don't know what Tasting does, Tasting is just like it lets you draw an extra card during your turn, and if Slurpuff, if you're active Pokemon, then you draw 2 cards. Basically, when the Seismitoad is knocked out, you provoke this one with a Float Stone, draw 2 cards, and then you're going for there. So the thing we want to do is just annoy our opponent with Quaking Punch, getting them into an item block, destroying them with Crushing Hammer. So their energy line is crucial. So they usually won't attack very fast because we have the Head Ringer, and Head Ringer makes it so Pokemon EX need an extra energy to attack. This is great against Virizion EX, so you don't have to worry about grass that much. But if you're really in a tournament where there's a lot of grass Pokemon are being played, just try out Victini EX, the combo like that. That way you also have to dispose of Computer Search, because Victory Piece is A-Spec cards. Yeah. I'm really excited to be back. I'm gonna make like more real-life TCG stuff as well. I'm gonna make a video how to make certain decks and stuff, and maybe some real-life matches as well. So also Hypnotoxic Laser helps the deck out a lot to put your opponent in sleep, and yeah, also providing the poison, of course, with the combination with Verback City Gem, you deal a lot of damage, and Muscle Band also stacks up with your Quaking Punch as well, because Quaking Punch only deals 30 damage, and yeah, with that. Also, because we're running Slurpuff with our consistency, we can run supporters like Xeorsic or Team Flare Grunt to even be yeah, really great off, because you can discard more energies or maybe a tool card. And a thing I noticed is that Puka also ran this version of the deck. If you know the Top Cut, go check them out, because they do an awesome job at it. The Xeorsic is really great if you combine it. Like, let's say Virizion has a Muscle Band, you dispose of that Muscle Band and just Head Ringer that one, because that way you can definitely slow them down even though they already have a tool card attached. Then basic supporters for Sycamore Tree, and yeah, I think I noticed I run Catlin. Put as many cards from your hand as you like to the bottom of your deck in any order, and then draw a card for each card you put on the bottom of your deck. Since your hand size will usually be a lot, since a lot of tastings, you can search your deck consistently, like I don't need those, and then draw cards and combination like that. I really like it. Maybe running more, or maybe Jetsis can also be a really great option. Okay, that's pretty much it for the deck. I'll call Slurpuff Seismitoad, and we are gonna test it out online, because this is a TCG online match, ranked match. Here we go. I'm actually saving some coins, as you can see here, because I want to wait for the new set Primal Clash to be revealed on the TCG online program. Alright, we're gonna check out what opponent waits us on the other side of the world, of course, because I'm from Belgium and usually all the players are from America and Japan and stuff. So we are facing Slade with a double L and a double D. How funny. Okay. He doesn't have sleeves, that doesn't matter. He runs a Darkness deck with water, so probably Yveltal Seismitoad. And the program needs some time to handle the situation, because my opponent flips, flips has, and usually your opponent will start first. And this time the format, usually people want to start first because they want to set up. Unless you're running like a fighting deck with Lucario or Landers, then maybe you want to go second because you want to have the raw power to attack first. Yeah, I really like the format like this. Usually in the past we had like the format where you can attack first even though you're first. That way that was not fair at all. We both don't have Psychic Pokemon, so it's a Hard Charm Yveltal deck. Really great video for you guys, hopefully. Okay, I don't have a basic, he doesn't have a basic, he probably knows what deck I'm running already, but still. And we both don't draw any basic Pokemon. So we see, he also runs the Headringer, so we have to be careful to definitely attach, tool card to our Seismitoad, and we still don't have a basic Pokemon. But this time around we do. We have two Swirlix, two different ones, we're gonna bench them anyway. And we'll see what, will come out of this. Hopefully I can draw a better, Catlin and the beginning of the game isn't that great. So he has like the Keldeo. Let's see. He also runs DCE, so maybe next turn with a Muscle Band this Keldeo can do some damage, but Keldeo is great with Float Stone. And he uses N, which is really great for us. There are great things I like about N, and this is one of them, because we don't have anything useful in our hand, and now we do. Okay, let's see what we have. We have our Seismitoad, that's something. Usually you want to start with Seismitoad, but if I can get the Float Stone, that will be neat. So we're gonna do stuff like this, we're gonna get the Crushing Hammer going, and it fails. Sometimes we have that. We can use N here, our opponent will get an extra card, or use Sycamore. I prefer the N here because otherwise we'll fizzle out in the late game, but since we do run a Lysander Trump card, we're gonna go for the heavy method and discard everything because we need something. We have the Laser, which is something, It's head, and that is amazing. We're also gonna get the Fairbank City Gym in play. And we can Headringer the Yveltal, but Yveltal usually gets a lot of energies in play. But then again, Keldeo EX won't deal a lot of damage if we Headringer it. So we're gonna Headringer the Keldeo, there we go. Gonna bench. We cannot evolve yet, but I don't like discarding the Seismitoad from here on out. So I'm gonna stick onto it. And I'm not gonna bench it since that way he can Headringer it. We're just gonna keep our setting like this and end our turn. Yes. I know we cannot attack at this moment since we don't have the DCE, but my opponent is Headring, so he won't be doing much. He will not be able to attack this turn unless he has Energy Switch and Energy Switch and Switch in combination with an Energy. That way he can attack with the Yveltal. But then again we have Resistance, so that was the basic strategy we want to survive because we want to evolve to Slurpuff to draw some cards. And we're feeling pretty good. I have my favorite shirt on. Yeah, I cannot talk anymore. Here comes an N, which is not that bad. Maybe we can get something neat. We have DCEs, which is neat, and we have the Float Stone. So next turn we can see some Quaking Punches coming up. And my opponent is still asleep, which is, it doesn't really matter at this point. I'm gonna give the DCE to Seismitoad, of course. The Float Stone goes to Swirlix. We're gonna retreat to the Seismitoad. We're gonna deal 50 damage plus 30 more from the poison is 80 damage, which will not be enough to destroy this Keldeo. We can use Skyla to search something, maybe a Crushing Hammer, could be neat. Or we're gonna just play the safe methods and use the Team Flare Grunt. That way he won't be able to Energy Switch out that energy usually they play Energy Switch, so I want to preserve that as much as possible, so prevent that actually. So boom, another 50 damage poison and he is awake. So the thing he will want to do is switch out. If he runs switch, that is. Or actually he will not be able to retreat as well because he attaches the Darkness Energy again. So that way with his Darkrai EXs he can retreat. But he is still not able to attack, which is something we did. Oh, he runs Shadow Circle. Not a big deal here. We don't run Fighting, we don't run Electric, Lightning. So the weakness of my opponent's Pokemon doesn't really matter. But the thing that matters here is the Fairbank City Gym. Going into his turn, he will survive. Otherwise, he will he would have been terrible. If he didn't attach that Darkness Energy, he wouldn't have been able to retreat. And he will be destroyed with Fairbank City Gym. But this time around he can switch. And he promotes his Yveltal. Does he have the Energy Switch though? We will have to wait and see on that. No, he doesn't have the Energy Switch. We're safe. We have the Slurpuff available. And the thing we can do here is use Sycamore, pretty heavy Sycamore. We do however have another VS Seeker or some more VS Seekers in our deck, so we can use Lysander's trump card if need be. I'm gonna dispose of this DCE here because I want to attach or build up a potential grenade hammer here. Poof, there we go. We have another Seismitoad available. Another Swirlix is neat. We don't have to use the enhanced hammer at this point or destroy. We're gonna destroy this and that. Maybe if he attaches the DCE, he will still feel the wrath. So we have another Slurpuff. And now we can see how good Slurpuff is. We're just gonna get some more cards here. Tasting is the ability it's called. There we go. We have the Verbank back in play. And now I think I'm gonna use an energy on the Quaking Puncher or just build up another Seismitoad. This is a neat thing to know here. Could have used the Skylab, but then again, if I attach to the Seismitoad, he will be able to deal 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120 damage, which is crucial actually, but still, he will definitely be able to deal 100 damage. So my Seismitoad is in two range knockout, so we do want to attach to the Seismitoad. He won't be able to attach Muscle Band, so we're safe on that part. If we get another energy, he will be destroyed first. And I predict like he's gonna definitely play, maybe the DCE can do the trick, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. He will definitely not be able to destroy us unless he can magically pull something off. Not the DCE, we're safe on that part. So this is a great match for you guys, showing the power that Darkness is still pretty popular and the new deck Seismitoad Slurpuff is doing his job. Once my Seismitoad is knocked out, we're gonna switch to a Slurpuff with the Float Stone. And the great thing about our deck is we're not dealing a lot of damage, but with the poison we still manage to stack some damage, and in combination with Slurpuff we have some consistency going on. Yeah. Okay, the center lady heals off his Yveltal. Pretty interesting here. So he had to do that, otherwise he'll be knocked out with a grenade hammer. Okay, we have the Lysander. We can destroy the Keldeo, but then this Yveltal will go on a rampage. So that is something we don't want. Let's see what other options we have. We can use the Sycamore. Let's just use some tasting first to see what we can do. We have the Hypnotoxic Laser. Let's see what the outcome of the laser is. So it stills. You have to use another tasting here. Another Slurpuff. Yeah, that's neat. Gonna use another tasting. We have the Crushing Hammer. Let's see what the outcome of that card is. That one is head, so we're gonna destroy that Yveltal's energy. We can destroy the... I definitely want to go for that Keldeo and knock it out, but... Ooh. I'm not really certain. He has Head Ring though. Ooh, this is a crucial situation in the game. I did, however, poison the Yveltal, so I'm not gonna go for the Lysander, even though I want to. Can do that later. We have the Ultra Ball, Computer Search. We're gonna have the Muscle Band. And the thing I noticed here, my opponent is poisoned. And we can use the Grenade Hammer for 150 damage. With the poison, we'll destroy this one. So we're gonna go for that. Yes, Computer Search will hang on to that. And we're gonna use the Grenade Hammer to destroy Yveltal. Yes, so it's not always item blocking. I had to make like a crucial situation here that we had to destroy it. So that one water energy I attached on the active Seismitoad and the turn before was actually the best thing I could have done. He has the Crushing Hammer. He's gonna dispose. It doesn't really matter. I'm really safe at this point. We have the DCE. He is not item locked though, so we can expect some shenanigans going on. He does discard the DCE, preventing us to retreat next turn and attack with another Seismitoad. He promotes his Keldeo, which is interesting. His Keldeo is almost knocked out. He is Head Ring, so I don't think that was the smartest play. Although his Keldeo has free retreat. That was the smartest play. So excuse me for that, the inside is just coming a bit later. Okay, baby Yveltal. Let's see what it does. And here, this is not another thing you should notice. The Slurpuff Seismitoad deck is like unaffected by ends in the late game because we have Slurpuff. A neat thing for him would be like attacking with the Yveltal, the baby one, and just getting some stuff going on. I think he's gonna do that. Getting the baby Yveltal and building up an Yveltal EX on the bench. He's not item locked, so he can attach the Heart Charm as expected. And our Seismitoad is almost knocked out. He also has the Keldeo going on. So we definitely won't be able to destroy this baby Yveltal unless we attack with Grenade Hammer. Which is something I prefer, or we can use Lysander to Grenade Hammer in combination with the Hypnotoxic Laser. So we need an energy. Or we can use your computer search once again. So this Seismitoad is still not knocked out. You can see 180 damage is really crucial. Even with a muscle band, I would have not been knocked out, which is awesome. Okay, we have the computer search, which is everything we need in order to get our combination going on. We can just get a water energy. There we go. Poof. Lysander on the Yveltal. Same thing like before. Laser. And the thing we're gonna do here is get some tasting going on. Maybe we could have gotten the energy with the tasting, but as you see, that was not the case. We also have the Crushing Hammer. We're gonna use it. And it's still, so no, not anything to worry about. We will be destroyed next turn, but we still have a DCE left in our deck, so poof. Or maybe we can just manage to get one from our prizes. If there's one prize, I really didn't count. We have only used 2 DCEs, so there's still definitely one left in our deck. And with tasting, we can draw it, so Spiritomb. Lucky for us, we already used our Ace Pack card. So we destroyed 2 Yveltal EXs. The main power of the deck is probably gone, but then again, if he builds up Darkrai, he can destroy 2 Slurpuffs. I should have actually put the damage on some other Pokemon. That was not great of me. Oh, he also has another Yveltal going on, okay. And he finally destroyed my Seismitoad. The Via Seeker will probably be used this time around on Lysander's trump card. Okay, here we're going. We have the Muscle Band. This will be our last Seismitoad, I believe. We do want to have our DCE, so we're gonna use Tasting. We have the DCE, amazing. We're gonna head ring the Yveltal, of course. And the thing I want to do here is, yeah, we do want to. The Yveltal is going to cause some trouble. Cause a lot of trouble, actually. And our deck is almost empty. I think we will be decked out really soon. Do we have another Lysander? No, we don't have another Lysander. We only have a Via Seeker. We can Via Seeker a Pokemon like the Yveltal and start using Quaking Punch. Let's see what we have in our deck. Let's use Tasting. We have the Crushing Hammer, which is neat. And it still doesn't work. We are not going great on our we're gonna use an Ultra Ball. There's no need for another Muscle Band at this point. Let's see what we have in our deck. Can we win with this? We have an N, another DCE, an Enhanced Hammer, and some supporters. Okay. So this will not do the trick. We need some lasers, so we are gonna use Via Seeker on the Lysander's trump card. And we'll definitely have to play it now. There we go. Maybe we should have used Tasting afterward. Maybe that was the best play to get maybe some of our resources back. Well, yeah, we can just survive another turn. And all his cards are going back as well, so his Oblivion Wing will not do anything at this point. And we're gonna retreat. Finally, this is a long turn, man. And we're gonna go for the Quaking Punch, item locking our opponent. Wow, this is a really great game. I like it like this, even though maybe I'm gonna lose once that Yveltal is set up. We'll have to see on that, but we will have our Slurpuffs out, all 4 of them, and draw our entire new resources with the Lysander Strong card. That's a really great thing about this. You have to run it because 4 lasers isn't enough. 4 crushing hammers. As you say, all our crushing hammers fail at this point, so that was not great. The only crushing hammer that worked was the one on the oh no, I used the Team Flare Ground for the Keldio's energy. So wow, a Colress for a swooping a lot of cards. 9 cards, so he got the Shadow Circle back, so no Fairbank City Gym. He does have the DCE. He's gonna switch and deal a ton of damage to my Seismitoad. Wow, things are switching around. 20, 40, 60, 180, that's 120 damage. Ah, that's not great. Here comes Slurpuff. We're gonna end our opponent. That's the thing we're gonna do. We can have another DCE going on. Maybe we can... No, we're not gonna use... We cannot use it. Tasting, 4 new cards. No lasers. We do have an enhanced hammer. Okay. We can maybe set up something. Gonna give an energy to the Seismitoad. Hopefully he cannot attack. That way we're safe. And we can just get another energy and win that way. Okay, Quaking Punch, and let's hope for the best. We end our opponent. We don't have anything we can use anymore, so it's up to this point. Up to this moment. The moment of truth. A really great game. I'm glad we can be able to bring back the TCG matches with this. Oh no, he ends me as well. No, I had really great cards. Oh, we have Seismitoad and the TCE. The wonders of the world. Okay, so it's gonna be like that, huh? Alright, we have the Crushing Hammer. Let's see. The third one, it's tails again. Wow, I'm really not lucky with those. Okay, tasting time. Let's taste everything. Okay, we have the laser. It's tails. That sucks. Skyla. Enhanced hammer. Yes. We want to prevent our opponent from attacking. And we are gonna, retreat. And poof! 50 damage once again. The only thing we will need is another attack and we're home free. He has poison. He has 110 damage. My turn coming in, 120 damage. Then using the Quaking Punch and another 10 damage. So, okay guys, you might have noticed me a cut here on the face cam, but yeah, my battery was running dry. Anyway, the thing we also should be aware of is that he still has the Keldeo with the Russian ability. Could cause some troubles here. I also noticed is that even if he attaches a DCE to his Yveltal, he won't be able to one-shot our powerful 180 HP Seismitoad. So yeah, our options are a bit slim here to do. It's a really close game, 2 prices against 2, and yeah, the only thing that prevents us from winning actually is that an Yveltal one-shot or maybe 2 shots or Seismitoad, since we don't have another backup Seismitoad to do anything. Although he will definitely have to retreat this Seismitoad. He's thinking about the options he has. I think he's gonna retreat to his baby Yveltal and maybe provide some energy here and there just to one-shot my Seismitoad later on. So the thing we will need is a Lysander. Yeah, Lysander will do the trick for us. We'll see if we can manage to get it from our tasting. We do have 4 Slurpuffs out, and the thing you should know is that even though I lose, I'm still gonna upload, or maybe I'm gonna lose, I don't know yet. I'll still gonna upload. Oh, he attaches energy to the Yveltal here, and yeah, as I mentioned, even though if I'm gonna lose, I'm still gonna upload it because this is a great game. It's been a while since we had like those really close games. So as predicted, he switches to his baby Yveltal. he already attached an energy to the benched Yveltal EX, so we are just gonna have to go after that Yveltal EX, because knocking out a regular Yveltal will put us in a 7 prize race, which we don't want. We want to just knock out another EX. So we do have the Hypnotoxic Laser. I think I'm gonna just do some Slurpuffs here. 1 and 2. We still have 2 more. Here is one other, and here we go. Yeah, okay, we have another Seismitoad, which is good. We can use that to our advantage. We can maybe retreat our active Seismitoad once it's enough damage, or maybe build up another Seismitoad and switch it around. So I think the options are really difficult here. I want to just get the energies out of my opponent's field. We can use Ultra Ball. Maybe a Team Flare Grunt can do something to put that Yveltal in a stuck position. So another Crushing Hammer, which is Tails. That is really devastating for me, because the more Crushing Hammers that fail, the more energy my opponent has in play, and the more energies the Yveltal has. Yeah, now we're gonna go for the Hypnotoxic Laser, just stalling a bit. Hopefully he will stay asleep this turn, and that will make it so we can only retreat while using the Russian from the Keldeo. So yeah, another energy to our bench Seismitoad. This is our backup Seismitoad, and the reason that I'm not using the Team Flare Grunt here is I don't know, we should have used it here. I think is the only thing you should notice is that part 2 is not live recorded, because the battery was running dry, and I wouldn't like stall my opponent because getting out the camera and stuff. Anyway, that was really devastating. He will definitely have to retreat his Yveltal, otherwise he's gonna probably get wasted on a turn, because if I gotcha out that Yveltal EX right now, I'm almost certain that I will win the game. The thing you should notice is that he can still use another one of those attacks, Oblivion Wing, from a benched to attach a Darkness Energy from this discard. He's using Juniper here, devastating, discarding like, wow, a lot of Ultra Balls, VS Seeker, Hard Charm, Juniper, and Lysander. Yeah, that was the smartest play in my opinion, because Lysander wouldn't do anything, and he still wants to knock out my active Seismitoad. That was his plan. Let's see what else is going to come up. And the reason that I think I saved the Team Flare Grunt is because I wanted to use it on the active, or actually on the Yveltal EX once I get Lysander. But yeah, I should have noticed is that if I use Lysander, I cannot use another supporter that turn. So yeah, that was kind of, I think, the misplay of the game. However, you still see how the deck works and functions. So he does attach an energy to his Keldeo EX, so it doesn't really matter in the end. So yeah, he switches back, so it does matter. That Team Flare Grunt could have saved me the game. Yeah, I noticed that now, but still, you see both decks in action. You see that Darkness is still going strong, while Seismitoad is powered up with the help of the Slurpuffs with the ability Tasting. So yeah, here we can use Tasting, and wow, we have a bunch of DCEs, which is not anything to complain about, because we can attach it to our benched Seismitoad. We do have the Lysander, but we don't have the Hypnotoxic Laser, so we cannot destroy the Yveltal EX, which is a shame. We also have a Crushing Hammer, and here on out I'm doubting. This is just like, what supporter do I use? I think I want to Lysander out the Yveltal EX, but I was like doubting all the time. So, and here another Crushing Hammer Stills. If that one was heads, I could have discarded the energy from the Yveltal EX, Lysandered it out, but now I'm just Lysandered it out anyway. I think the thing I'm gonna do here is, I think I should have gone for the Professor's Sycamore here. Yeah, looking back at it now. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the new videos that are coming up. Probably tomorrow will be another one. So we're testing out new decks and the Phantom Forces on format, or not Phantom Forces. Yeah, it's what am I saying? Boundaries Crossed on format till the Phantom Forces. The new set Primal Clash will be available soon for play, so we're gonna have a lot of fun with that. A lot of new cards, ton of EXs. I'm gonna get a booster box as well, so look forward to that. And for now here, I think I'm gonna lose. Actually, looking at this board, we have 2 DCEs, which are, not great. I definitely want to retreat the Seismitoad. I shouldn't have used the Lysander, but then again, he will definitely use Russian, so it doesn't really matter. I just want to have like as many options available. So the Sycamore was the best play in my opinion. So we're gonna end the turn here. And my opponent does have a lot of cards in his hand. So usually at the late game your setup should be like a bunch of Slurpuffs and then yeah, some Seismitoad. So this is great because once you get end you can come back really, and his Crushing Hammer works. Wow, the game is really against me. 2 Crushing Hammers fail and I yeah, didn't use 1 supporter, so that is really crucial. But you guys should test it out. Let me know what your version of the deck looks like. Maybe you could put in something interesting. And this is actually pretty neat. The Darkness decks are beginning like with Hard Charm and becoming defensive and using Pokemon Center Lady. So another energy to his Yveltal, so now he can attack for Evil Ball, 80 damage. So we still want to, yeah, here that's why I saved the Team Flare Grunt, not that it really matters. So we discarded 1 energy, then we have a DCE to the Seismitoad. We can use Ultra Ball here to get a card and then discard it. I think I'm gonna do that, yeah. That was logical. So Ultra Ball for the Seismitoad, and I'm gonna discard it even though, yeah, I'm first gonna do some Slurpuffs stuff. Yeah, Muscle Band, some more Slurpuffs here, and then another Crushing Hammer, third one, or maybe the fourth one of the game. So this one is heads, which is great. So we're in a neat situation here. So the Yveltal cannot attack unless he has energy switch, but since he's item locked, he won't be doing anything. So the thing he will have to do is retreat. Yeah, definitely retreat. So this is a close game. That's why I definitely wanted to have it uploaded, even though my FaceCam camera like shut down. I had to do like a recap of the game. So this is not live. The first half of the game, like the first 20 minutes, was live cam. This is actually a recording, and I'm pretending to be live recording at this moment, so you guys can be more entertained like that. Yeah, you guys don't know what the outcome is. It's pretty interesting, the outcome. So two prizes, the EX race is on. My opponent also doesn't want to like destroy the Slurpuffs. The thing I would have done is like attach all energies to Darkrai and use Darkrai to like destroy those 2 Slurpuffs. Yeah. So he attaches energy to the Yveltal EX, goes back to Baby Yveltal with a Hard Charm, and he's gonna do another Oblivion Wing. So the only thing we will need, the Yveltal has a lot of damage on it. I think the only thing we need is a Hypnotoxic Laser. Oh, we still have the Lysander even though we got End. And our Seismitoad is still hanging on. Another energy goes to the Yveltal EX. So the thing is, I noticed is that we missed a lot of Crushing Hammers. Yeah, Tasting is coming up, so we will need Hypnotoxic Lasers to win the game. And yeah, as you might have guessed, we don't get it. The only thing we get is this. So we basically lost, that's just it. If he just retreats to his Yveltal EX, he blows us away. Yeah. And we can retreat to Yveltal, to our Seismitoad on the bench, but he will be destroyed anyway, so I think this will be the game. Even though I was in prize lead at the beginning, I lost. Yeah. There's nothing I can do. The Russian from Keldeo makes it so he definitely switches into Yveltal EX. We can Lysander it out, but we don't have the raw power to destroy it. We can deal another 50 damage, but that is not enough. So I think that will be the game. We can do some random shenanigans like, I think what I did is like VS Seeker to Skyla and Hypnotoxic Laser just for fun. Because yeah, there was nothing I could do here at this point. Yeah. Still doubting. I was like trying to find a way to still manage to win. But that was not the case. Maybe I should like put the Verbank cities or maybe using a dowsing machine instead of computer search. I don't know. It's the first time that I'm playing with this deck, so yeah, the options are quite limited because I don't know actually how the deck functions against other decks. So a lot of training is needed for this deck since it has a lot of item cards, and yeah, we just use the Skyla for the Hypnotoxic Laser. We need it. And now we cannot use Lysander anymore, so yeah, that's pretty much it. We could also done the Sycamore, but then we also use a supporter and Lysander was out of the question. So we lost. There's nothing I can do. There'll be a GG soon. So Hypnotoxic, even though he's asleep, doesn't really matter. Keldeo prevents that. So he wakes up, so it's quite neat to see that the new updated version of Yveltal EX, and I'll say it, I'm saying the GG, I realized it had the turn before already, so that was it. He says GG and the game has been played. So as you see, both decks, two competitive decks. If you go to like cities or regionals or whatever it's coming, just try out Slurpuff Seismitoad. It's doing really well. If I had more luck on the crushing hammers, I would have actually waited the turn and then destroy that Yveltal. But for now, I lost. I'm not a sore loser here. Most people conceded at this point, but I wanted to see the damage. No, he has an other energy available, so pooh, 160 damage, and Seismitoad hits the discard. And that's it, lost the game. But I had a great time playing against that person, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. If you did, definitely click that like button because you know I always appreciate it, and it gives me the support to make more videos like this. So try out the Seismitoad deck as well, and I'll be seeing you guys in another video. Peace!